What's on all? It's Cop Pizzle. I want to talk about Giants football. Fuck me, man. Uh, I mean, what do you want me to do? You me sell my asshole and start talking about some other random team so it builds up my YouTube channel? No, I'm not gonna do that shit. You get Giants content when you pop on a pizzle video. Um, So obviously the Giants got some fake news reported about them yesterday about Daniel Jones' neck strain. I don't even want to discuss it, okay? Because honestly, it wouldn't surprise me either way at this point. I'm gonna tell you my head's at with the Giants and what bothers me, and also I'm gonna tell you too that the Giants plus 10 this weekend is a great fucking bet. Okay, for those that bet on games, Giants plus 10 is a fucking phenomenal bet. Let me repeat that. Phenomenal bet. I'll tell you why in just a second. But here's my thoughts about the Giants and where I'm at. I talk about being a 60-minute man. Okay? A lot of you assume that that's a sexual thing. And it kind of is. But at the same time, being a 60-minute man is about being a patient human being. It's about not giving up on your goals and your dreams just because it gets hard or because you're early in the clock. It's about understanding that you're going to have to climb some mountains in order to get to where you want to go. It's about just being patient. I feel like good things happen to those that are patient. There's a lot of impatient people, and we're living in a world today that wants everything in a microwave quick and fast, right? And even yesterday we saw a story that was given out to us Giant fans that was, wasn't a lot of time taken, right, to understand all the facts, and so it was just given out. And so that's not a 60-minute mindset. That's not taking your time and being patient and developing something really good quality. That's just putting out the microwave content that a lot of content creators put out there. And it's really sad because there's the people out there that are living this 60-minute philosophy like Pizzle. We're not reaping the rewards of what the geeks are getting. So that doesn't matter. But in the end, it's just gross the mindset that so many people live in. With that being said, I've been very patient with the Giants, and really I've been patient recently with Joe Judge. Now, granted, this is only year 2. And a 60-minute man usually would say, let's keep this going. But I'm going to tell you what my problem is with Joe Judge. My problem with Joe Judge is Jason Garrett. That's my problem with Joe Judge. And it's not about defending Jason Garrett. It's not about, I desperately want Jason Garrett on this coaching staff. That has nothing to do with it. Okay, so a lot of you never gave Jason Garrett a chance because he was a Dallas Cowboy head coach at one time, which makes no sense because one of our legendary members of our organization, Bill Parcells, went on to coach the Cowboys. So, I mean, do we just say he's not part of our organization? I mean, it's the dumbest fucking thing ever. But nevertheless, I don't care about what Jason Garrett did or didn't do. The fact is, the last 2 weeks since Jason Garrett's been gone, this organization has gotten worse. Things have gotten worse. I mean, even we're getting shit leaked out that just doesn't even make anything look good. It really doesn't. And so the game, I mean, everything just looks bad. I mean, I couldn't stand what they were asking Daniel Jones to do, which ended up him getting hurt against Philly. It just seems selfish. And in my opinion, on a deeper level, maybe in a different video, I will say that I think Jason Garrett was doing everything he could to protect Daniel Jones. Knowing from a QB standpoint, because he was a quarterback himself, and understanding like, look, this guy doesn't have a good offensive line in front of him. He doesn't have what he needs to be successful. I'm not going to put him in a position to get killed, okay? And that's what Freddie Kitchens did, is he put Daniel in a position to get fucking killed, okay? But that's for a different video. My issue with Joe Judge in terms of Jason Garrett is I don't like when people in society point the fucking finger and blame other people for their failures. Granted, there are absolutely people that get born into this world that have an edge or an upper hand on other people who are born also in this world. So, for example, you may be born to a rock star dad or a professional athlete or somebody who's famous, right? Somebody who's got a ton of fucking cash, whereas the person that's born to the people that are living in the projects or the trailer park, like that, you're starting from a different place, right? But at that same time, I think it's inspirational, or I admire people who start from literally the bottom and work their way up and achieve success in life. You see it all the time in sports and just really, there's stories all around this world where underdogs overcame and didn't point the fucking finger. And so people who point the finger and blame others, I just ain't got no time for. I can't stand these people. When you go and fire Jason Garrett, in my opinion, you're pointing the finger and making him the scapegoat. Which, okay, if he's legitimately the problem, then get rid of him. But show me that you became better for it. Show me. And when you don't show me, and when you show me that things are getting worse, now that makes me sick. That pisses me off, because it just doesn't add up with me. Sorry, phone ringing. Just doesn't add up to me. So I don't like that's where Joe Judge loses me. It's like, you're going to be the one that goes around pointing the finger. Then show me that he was the problem. You haven't yet. You haven't done shit. And there's these content creators that are out there like, let's keep Joe Judge, let him hire the general manager. When did he fucking earn the right to do that shit? And on top of that, it's like people that are going around, I'm an important man. And then all these people that go around saying that, hey, let's go out and get a Russell Wilson or college quarterback, and replace Daniel Jones. Listen, this is the same argument that you had with Eli Manning, that you're going to have with Daniel Jones. A lot of you, these same geeks, this pisses me off. Now I'm getting upset. These same geeks that went around wanting to replace Eli Manning, saying he was washed, all this and that. You went out and replaced Daniel Jones with them. Now you're ready to do this again. But you haven't fixed the fucking problem that was wrong with Eli. And the problem was that the offensive line sucks dick. You don't have a run. You don't have an offensive line that can create a running game. An offensive line that can create a passing game. I'm sitting here watching the Vikings last night. They're giving 15 fucking interstate lanes wide for Dalvin Cook to run. The Giants can't do that. Bring Jesus Christ in to play quarterback for the Giants. Nothing would change until you fix that. Fuck! I don't mean to get so hostile. It's just, it bothers me how people can't see things the way I see them. And then they think that they're just right. And it's like, no, you're just not. We're literally in the same position we were in when we were replacing Eli. So, anyways, let me say this. With all that being said, the Giants are a great bet this weekend at +10. I don't talk about gambling a lot on my channel, but Giants are a phenomenal bet at +10 this weekend. And the reason why is because it's not about the Giants, it's about the fact that the Chargers are going to be looking ahead to Kansas City on Thursday night. And the reason why the reason why this game is also important to the Giants and their fans, and listen to me carefully, if Giants, led by Joe Judge, can't cover a 10-point spread against a Chargers team who's looking ahead at Kansas City, their big rival, a game that's going to be so fucking important to them, then Joe Judge has no business being the New York Giants head coach going forward. Gambling and Giants are going together this weekend, and they will give you the answer on if Joe Judge should be the head coach going forward. Bottom line. So, if any of you have any fucking money, pound the Giants this weekend +10. I'm doing it. I hope your mama does it. I hope you win. But if they don't, Joe Judge needs to get the fuck out of here.